Hi guys, today I want to talk about a possible reason why you may be struggling with relationships and money. And that could be because you are operating from a position of a child. I will explain now. Children, it's a very well-known fact that children don't get to have two things while they're growing, while they're little. Children don't get to have sex, children don't have money. You cannot argue with me here, you cannot oppose this fact, it is what it is. Children don't earn money because they're small, they're still growing, they're little, they're usually taken care of by their parents, their caregivers, and they don't have intimate relationships, obviously, because, they need to grow up, so they don't get to have love and romantic partnerships. So when you are stepping into a role of a child while being a grown-up, the universe is very quick to notice that and take away those two aspects of your life, or put some blockages there, or not stop you from achieving what it is that you want in love and in regards to finances, in regards to abundance, because now you're a child. And what does it mean to be in a child position? People who are operating from a child position are usually very much depending on others a lot, on the government, on their parents, on their friends, on whoever it is. Everybody usually owes them something. Like my family, my parents owe me something, the government, the society owes me something, so that I feel safe, so that I feel comfortable, so that I feel good in this life, safe, secure. Also, there's a lot of blaming that's going on. Everybody is always guilty for something that's going on within them. The parents are guilty for doing something back then and there. The government is always guilty. My partner is always guilty. You see this control that others have on you, of you. Oh my gosh, my English. When something outside of you has a grasp on how you feel most of the time, has control and power over how you feel, what's going on within you, within your heart, within your soul, you are in a child position. You are not a grown-up, you are not an adult who is control of their life, who has the control of their life, who's the main creator of their destiny, who achieves things, who is completely accountable for their actions. And also there are small things, small habits, small, just very much unconscious things we do that put us in a child position. For example, somebody who's 30, 35, 40 years old, and they spend most of their leisure time playing video games. Who plays video games? Children do. Well, some teenagers do. Adults don't. And don't get all angry and feisty right now. I know that some people like to play video games occasionally. That's alright when you play them like once a month or once a year, that's fine. But if you spend most of your free time doing that, the universe sees that, it notices that. And yeah, the outcomes you know already, I told you. Because again, if you're spending so much of your free time not growing, not developing, not, earning that money, not focusing on that relationship, not nurturing your empire, your stability, not exploring the world, you're in a child's position, in a children's position. Also, people who are cohabiting with their parents is another example of somebody who's in a child position, like living in the same household when they're 25, 30, 40, and even later sometimes. Who lives with their parents? Children do. And yeah, and I understand sometimes there are difficult situations, sometimes the economy, difficult financial situation, health issues, but you can always start making little steps towards your adult life. For example, slowly strive to move out and rent an apartment with roommates. Share a place with other people. You don't have to go and do everything on your own immediately. Share an apartment with your 3 best friends, for example. It's already those small steps, they're so big. they seem small, but they're really big for the universe, because it says, okay, now you're an adult, and I kid you not, you're gonna get more and more opportunities in life. Opportunities, here's the job for you, here's the, I don't know, extra money. It works like a charm. I've seen it working in the lives of people I know, in my own life, with my own tendencies and whatnot. Yeah, it's basically, you've got to show yourself in the universe that you're an adult. And also there's this very subtle thing. If you're trying to preserve your youthful spirit, if you're trying to preserve your youthful appearance, or to stay fun and joyful and exciting, it does not mean that you are operating from a child position. And there are, on the opposite, people who are looking like all face of makeup done, proper attire, professional attire. The way they express themselves is very mature and grown up and adult. But it does not mean that they are not operating from a child position. If they're not accountable for their actions, if they're not, if this person is constantly blaming somebody outside of them, if everybody owes them something, if the outside world is has a power over their emotions, how you express yourself is not that important. What you do with your life, the everyday decisions you make, yeah, responsibility. So I hope this was not too complicated for you guys. It's just something I wanted to share with you, because I know that it works. I never share anything that's like, oh, I don't know about it. I need to test this theory. I've seen it work. I've seen changes. I felt changes. I know it's just the way of the universe, and I wanted to share this with you to improve your life. And yeah, because very often the things that hinder our manifestations, hinder our happiness and growth in life and what we want to achieve, is not something outside of us. It's our inner demons, it's our unconscious behaviors, it's our patterns, it's things we do and we're not very aware of them. And but in reality they affect our life in such a big and crucial way. Like, small things are not small things, you know. That's, yeah. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope it helped you in some way, you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Have a wonderful morning, day, or evening, wherever you are. Bye bye.